James Willis, welcome to the tasting table today. I do appreciate it. These two wines are next. This is Flora Springs. The white wine is called Soliloquy. The red wine is called Trilogy. Stay tuned, give my thoughts, perspectives, and point score. So before I get started, please be sure to give a like to this video as well as subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. This is a really nice producer. I've tasted their wines for a good number of years, and their tasting room is on Highway 29 and a very friendly staff every time I've been there. I've been to one special event at their caves, which is a little bit in the hillside and actually pretty close to the tasting room. I think it's only for special events though. And so if you get an opportunity to go to a special event there, it's really nice to see the valley and experience the wine caves. So how they describe this wine is it's their wine that's going to be a Sauvignon Blanc based wine. That is, it's a majority of this. They don't give the percentage breakdown. Is going to be Sauvignon Blanc, and it's led by its additional partners. So their Flora Spring Soliloquy is named after their proprietary Sauvignon Blanc clone, and it is a certified clone by UC Davis. And you see here the label up close. And so I've been tasting these wines for years. I like the bottom portion here. It's so cool. So when you find a cool bottle like this, you want to keep it and save it and use it as a water bottle because it's a nice way of remembering that experience. Here's a back label for you to look at here. So the price point I've seen at the producer itself is $50. Now this wine is 14.2% ABV, 550 cases produced in total. This spends 7 months in a combination of concrete egg and French oak barrels. So I think this is a nice striking balance between, say, all the varieties. But the Sauvignon Blanc is a lead partner, and it's really obvious to me in my palate that that's what it is. And I think that's a success to the winemaker because I think it's really easy to get lost, especially with the Malvasia. The Malvasia can really be something that can be overpowering. It can take over and be maybe thought of as being a Malvasia wine versus a white wine blend. So the winemaker is doing a fantastic job of creating a really nice, vivid, striking balance of this wine. Not easily done, especially with these varieties, especially the Malvasia, as I mentioned before. Now, first of all, I'm gonna start off with the nose on this wine. Meyer lemon, green and gold citrus zest, moistened stones, and flowers. And next is the palate characterization. So this wine is characterizing on the palate with white peach notes, nectarine, pear, hint of ginger, and flowers. When I think of ginger, it's not going to be one that's so overpowering. It's a really nice hint of it. So pairing this with Asian foods would be very nicely done, as well as white pizza, pasta dishes. In addition to that are, say, seafood and even fried chicken would be fantastic for this wine. So I think it's a nice way to enjoy these wines, especially for the summertime ahead. It's a fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous wine. Next is the red wine called Trilogy. So I've been tasting this wine for years. This is Trilogy, Flora Springs, very iconic label and artwork. And this is probably the first bottle I've ever tasted from them, and one that I often remember and harken back to and have good memories of. 2019 vintage here, 14.2% ABV. Back label for you to look at here. This is an $85 price point. This is a constituency of 75% of this is Cabernet Sauvignon, 7% is Malbec, 10% Petit Verdot, and 8% Cabernet Franc. 3,300 case production. Aging is 18 months and 80% French oak and 20% New American oak. And I do like this wine a lot. And I think, to me, I really want a red wine blend to be a red wine blend of Bordeaux varieties, especially from Napa, right? If it's a region known for their Rhone varieties, then I definitely would like to have that to be a Rhone variety set. And why I point that out is simply that in our red blends today, they're all over the map. I do like some predictability. It doesn't mean you can't maybe put some Syrah in here, but I think there's a nice homage to stick with the Bordeaux varieties or Rhone varieties or whatever varieties they are, as long as it's a very familiar set of varieties in one bottling. And that's what this wine is successful at doing. I like this. This is a very nice prototypical Napa Valley wine. And I do like that the other Bordeaux varieties are playing a nice, say, 1/4 part of this. And 75% of this, 3/4 of this is Cabernet Sauvignon. But it does come across nicely and handsomely. So in this, I'm getting notes of red and black fruit, autumnal forest, dried herbs, spice, and purple flower notation. And next is a palate characterization. So a really nice, sophisticated house of Napa Valley wines, and this is a presentation of boysenberry on the palate, as well as cassis, white pepper, clove, savory tone, as well as red dried floral notes. And so to me, this is an absolutely luminous, beautiful wine. 94 points out of 100 points. More information on this producer down below. Questions and comments, be sure to visit when you're in Napa Valley. Definitely recommend the visit, and be sure to taste their Wild Boar Cabernet Sauvignon as well. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video review. And again, I'll put the other video of the Flora Springs review right up here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. In the meantime, you'll find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And I will see you in the next video review. Thank you again. I will see you very soon. Santé.